one become a program manager? What is the difference between program manager and the portfolio management and the projects? So this is what Hello guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. If you are new here, my name is Cebisa and I do educational and lifestyle content to all my returning corporate gang, entrepreneurs, and all those people that want to be educated. And also, you know what, have some tips about lifestyle. Welcome. Thank you for always supporting me. Spring is spring. Lalela, we are in September. We only 4 months, yes, to finish the year. Jonga, we must finish strong. Happy spring. Today I'm going to be talking about the difference between e-project, e-programs, and e-portfolio management. I get some people that are asking, maybe sometimes go to, what is a project, what is a program, what is a portfolio management? And you know, people maybe they want to fit themselves in each category, as you grow in your career and in your hierarchy of project management. They just need to understand as to what each one entails. So let's get into it. I have prepared notes here on my phone. So now, a project. What is a project, right? A project is a temporary endeavor undertaken to produce a product or a services, right? With a definite beginning and an end date. So a project, again, it has a beginning and an end date that is stipulated. When you start a project, you already have like a start date. When are you expected to start your project? When are you expected to finish your project? A project, again, it goes through different stages. We call it a life cycle. You will have your initiation stage. You will have your planning stage. You will have your monitoring and control stage. You will have your commissioning and closeout stage. You will have, your benefits realization stage, where now you will realize as to, was this really beneficial to your organization? Was it beneficial to what was intended for, right? So now, a project, for example, then will be like, okay, so who runs project? A project is run by a project manager, right? As a project manager, you will run projects. Let's move to e-programs. E-programs, what is a program? A program is a group of related projects, right? Managed in a coordinated manner, right? To obtain benefits not available from managing them individually. So a program is a group of related projects. So within a program, right, you will have different projects. So now a person will be like, okay, what is the difference? So as you run your projects, right, a project, it comes from a program. A program will have different projects within it, right? And then you'll be like, okay, who manages programs? So for example, I will take it to my work. At work, we have program manager, right? Then we have a project manager. So the program manager, a project manager, for example, can report to a program manager. So which means as a team, as project managers, we report to the program manager. Then a program manager will have an understanding of all the projects within that program, right? So for example, a program, it won't really have a definite time, a start and a beginning, right? Because it is an umbrella, for example, of all these projects. Project will finish, but within that same program, you will still have projects that are still running. Hence, we'll call that person a program manager. Now, when we look at the hierarchy of e-project management, you will start first to be a project manager before you can become a program manager. Because how can you run programs whereas you don't understand how to run your projects? So you start there by managing your projects so that you can be able to have an understanding of running e-programs. As we are saying, CCM is to obtain benefits not available from managing them individually. So that program manager won't be able to go and like manage each and every project, but he's a program manager or she's a program manager that will oversee. As you give, for example, on my previous employment, we will have our weekly meetings. That is when I will give feedback. Each project manager, we will give feedback to our program manager. So our program manager will put our presentations together so that he can be able to present on executives. So whatever that we give him is the one that will feed him so that he can be able to give feedback as to what is really happening on each project. He is not involved in detail, but he has to have an understanding what is going on with the program, with the projects in a program level. Right now we move to e-portfolio. That is where I'm at currently. I'm in portfolio management unit. A portfolio is a collection of projects, programs, and other work, right? And other work that are grouped together to facilitate effective management of that work to meet strategic business objectives. So e-portfolio, it has your project, it has your programs, it also has other work that has to meet strategic objectives. So now e-portfolio is basically in a strategic manner where now you have to have an understanding what is going on within your business. Like it's an eye for an organization. Everything that is happening within the organization, it goes through the portfolio, because the projects that you have, the programs that you have, other work that you do, you know what, they are put together and managed in portfolio. So now a person will be like, okay, how can one become a portfolio manager? So a portfolio manager as well, you have to start with being a project manager, for example. Then you can be able to have an understanding with how projects are ran. But I know there are portfolio managers that they didn't really, run projects, but they have an understanding because they're just gonna have to oversee. You don't really run and execute projects, but you have to be a gatekeeper for those projects. You have to understand the governance for those projects. You have to understand the risks that are associated with the projects that the organization is running. You have to have an understanding ukuba the budget that has been for example allocated to projects, they have to be the project has to utilize that budget. You are the gatekeeper, that making sure that monitoring, control, and ensuring that the budget is being spent for the projects that are specific to that. And if the budget is not going to be spent, you are that person that now you have to ensure, okay, how can you move this money? Then that's when now we will even record it as a value at risk. Some they will call it as a saving, that okay, we have this saving for the project, we're not going to use it. So which means they are able now to variant the budget to the other projects so that the organization can be effective, the organization can move forward. So people will be like, okay, so now which means I have to run projects first before I can become a program and a portfolio manager. Yes, I will say yes, because for me, I never wanna do something that I don't understand. I want to be that person that, you know what, even if I'm a manager of these particular programs, I must have a solid ground. I must have a good foundation, that having an understanding how projects are ran. Because when now you get sometimes people that are not clued up, that's when then the organization doesn't become effective, because people are doing this and then when you are going on the other direction. So I just wanted to explain that. People were asking me, I get a lot of emails. People will ask, okay, how does one become a program manager? What is the difference between program manager and the portfolio management and the projects? So this is what I wanted to explain today. I hope you have getting an insight. Even as you planning your career path, you have an understanding, okay, All right, first I will become a project manager, then I go become a program manager as well. That you will need your experience, for example, and you also need qualifications then as to get to that level where now you can be able to be a portfolio manager or a program manager. Hope you have enjoyed this. Thank you for watching, and thank you for being a darling and always coming back for my videos. Don't forget to like and comment down below. If you have any questions, don't hesitate, ask me anything, and I would gladly answer all your questions. Have a blessed day, and God bless you. I will see you on the other week. Remember, on this channel we do 2 videos per month, because we are corporate gangs, we are busy, so we have two videos per month. So it's this week, then we skip the other week, then we do that. Goodbye for now, and God bless you.